For this piece, I'm using a 4mm hook and 8-ply yarn. So to begin, we make 9 chains. And then we're going to single crochet in each chain until the very end, so that's 8 single crochets. When we get to the very last stitch, we do 1 single crochet and then we do another one in the same hole. So in that hole there, we do exactly the same, another one. Then chain 1 and do 2 more in the exact same hole. So 1, 2. Then we just single crochet back around the piece until we get to the end. So back around in each hole. When we get to the end, we're left with the beginning of our bikini cup. So then we turn the piece around, chain 2, and we're going to work all the way around again. So single crochet in each stitch until we get to the very top. One in the, well, that's the top, so we do 1 single crochet, then another one in the same hole, then chain 1 and 2 more in that same stitch. So it's just like we did before. And then we go back around to the end. So again, we're going to work another row all the way around, so chain 2, single crochet in each stitch until you get to the top. Sometimes it gets a bit tricky when you get to the top, but you just have to aim it right in the center of the piece. So when you get there, 2 single crochets in the same stitch, chain 1, and then 2 more. Two more, and then single crochet back down the other side. And then we just do that all over again. So I'll speed it up now. So now we've got to continue going around and around the piece until it's big enough for you, so you can be accustomed to anyone's size. So just keep going around doing what we've been doing. Once you made it big enough for you, we're going to do one last row around to just seal it off kind of. So we chain 2, single crochet in the first hole, then we're going to slip stitch in the next hole, so just that's how you do a slip stitch, put it through and then through that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put 3 single crochets in that hole. Now this is going to make a kind of lacy ribbed effect around the whole thing, so it's kind of optional if you want to do this or not. So then slip stitch in the next hole, and then 3 single crochets in the next hole. 2, 3, slip stitch, and 3. And continue that until the top, and when you get to the top it's exactly the same thing as we've been doing before. So 2 single crochets, chain 1 and 2 more, and then continue doing the pattern that we've been doing back down the other side. So single crochet, 3 slip stitch all the way back down. Now that we've made 1 cup, we have to do exactly the same thing all over again to make the second one. When we've made the second one, we have to join them together. So don't tie off on the second cup, we leave it on. And put your hook back in. Okay, we're going to make a little space for the ties to go in along the bottom. So chain through 2, and then slip stitch in the next hole, so it makes kind of a little space, and then chain 3, slip stitch, and then do 2 slip stitches along, chain 3, slip that in, and it just makes a space for the chain that we'll soon have to go through. So 2 slip stitches, chain 3, and just repeat that until you get to the end. When we get to the end of that cup, we have to join the other one, so chain 2, and then join it to the second cup with a single crochet or slip stitch. Round, and then we do exactly the same thing along the bottom of the second cup, making those spaces. So chain 3, slip stitch, two slip stitches, and chain 3, and repeat that till the end. So then we can tie off when we finished our last one. And we're left with spaces for the chain that we're going to make soon to go through. The chain that we have to make needs to be long enough to fit around your body and then tie it into a bow. So it's going to be quite long, and you just have to make it to fit to your body. So slip knot in, and then just chain long enough to fit your body. Now that we've made that chain, we've got to slip it through these holes that we've made. So simply just threading it through any way into those spaces. Through. And when we come to the end, just pull it all through so it's all even and nice. And we're nearly finished. So now what we've got to make is the neck ties. So we're going to put a chain through this space right there. So get your wool, make a slip knot. Whoop. And put it into that space. Then chain to make it long enough to fit around your neck. And repeat the same thing on the other side. So this is the finished product. You can either cut off or sew in the loose bits, and that's the end. Hope you like the tutorial, guys.